today we just saw online the announcements about the pastoral appointments,
right,
which some people call the priest moves, etc. It's always
priest moves, yeah, sure.
People are always interested because, of course, you want to know: is your pastor moving? Are you getting a new assistant pastor, etc.? Those have come out today.
They've come out today, and people will notice that there aren't really very many moves at the level of pastor.
Right.
There are more moves at the level of assistants, because assistants stay in a parish usually just for a couple years so that they get experience in different ecclesial environments.
Right. Were there any changes because of COVID this year in terms of the pastoral appointments?
The only change I would say is that we changed the date of leaving a parish and going to a new parish.
Oh, yeah.
It used to be sort of the second Thursday of July, and now it's believe it's August 13th.
Okay, so so people
so that was because of COVID.
Back.
Yeah, it was to give communities a little bit of a chance to say goodbye to their pastor and to welcome a new pastor, as opposed to him live streaming the final mass and coming. That's why we did it.
Right. What people are very curious about the process. Like every year we have pastoral appointments.
Year. That's right.
What's the process that happens? What went through everybody's? I don't know what your process is, or do you have a group of consultants?
I can kind of outline. Usually by the end of January, maybe the first week of February, every priest receives a little sheet saying, what parish are you in, how long have you been there, would you like a move? Do you want to meet with the Archbishop? And there's also a question: would you be willing to go to a serve in the north for a year? So those are compiled. There are these mega sheets, and they're certainly considered. Then, if there are retirements, this past year there was only one retirement. That obviously, or if there's somebody coming in newly ordained, there's a group here at the Chancery that's sort of the Vicar General, myself, the Chancellor, and the Vice Chancellor. We sort of draw up possibilities, looking at what's needed, who's asked for a change, and so on. And then that list is revised and revised. Then it goes to the consultors, that group of, I think there are 12 consultors who, for their input. When that is done and it looks more or less finalized, then I am in touch with the dean of the deanery in which the new appointment will be to check it through with the dean. Then phone the priest engaged. Usually it's fine. Every once in a while the priest might throw something into the mix that hadn't been previously considered. And so there might be a change that's introduced at that point. And then they're sort of finalized again by an internal group and eventually sent to the BCCatholic, as people saw today, last night, and they're published.
Wow, that's a bit of a process.
There's a fair bit of input, and one of the sort of things that is most always inspiring is the spirit of obedience with which the priests take their appointments. Right. Sometimes it's what they had in mind or would have liked. Other times he knows, and I know that it isn't what they would have put forward, but their willingness to accept pastoral assignments for the good of the wider church and the particular parish to which they're going, that's always very edifying.
Right, yeah.